action. And it will be Tyreek Johnson took the kick-off against Welling. We kicked off at the start of the first half there. We've got kick-off yet again. And Chippenham are starting the overload over to the right-hand side, which Truro are obliging. Hands go up in the air from the referee, and we are going to be underway for the first ever night game here at the Truro City Stadium. Chippenham's first visit, Truro's first night game, and a packed out crowd sees Tyreek Johnson knock the ball backwards towards Will Henry. He's just put the ball straight out of play for a throw-in on the left-hand side for Truro, so their first possession just 9.5 seconds into this game. Header comes in that sees Freddie Grant hoist the ball up into the Truro Parsons 30 yards from goal. He's going to curl the ball over to Alex Bray on the far side. It will run up against Riley Lowe on the far side. Good touch from Luke Spokes, could set himself. He's going to feed the ball in towards Tom Mayhew, arriving in the penalty area. Flashed across to Tom Owen Evans. Neat piece of footwork, goes down and tries to have a shot on goal that does go through, but trickle all the way through to the goalkeeper. Chippenham keeping a hold of it, but not fashioning a concede. Still City 0, Chippenham 0. Long ball cleared up from the back, and Gravata doesn't quite win his header, so it's going to run over to Riley Lowe on this near side. He's going to set Harvey, and then a shot comes in that is well tipped away by Will Henry. A low shot's coming in, there's blocked by Spokes. Another block comes in following another shot, and Chippenham spared their blushes with first a goalkeeper save and then a couple of blocks in a row. Truro have the ball on the byline on the left hand side. Cross comes in, it's left towards the far post, and now a shot could come in that's deflected and eventually hacked away off of the goal line by Freddie Grant. A frantic 45 seconds sees 3 blocks and 2 saves, and Chippenham still in it. Mayhew, toe poke to find Andrews, and Chippenham work their way out very nicely to this left hand side, keeping a hold of it. Johnson in towards the feet of Parsons, backing into his man on the edge of the box and waiting for options. Looks to use Spokes. Chippenham just keeping it and not rushing themselves into any decision, as chances have been few and far between, so concrete ones are necessary. Bray marching in field, finding Mayhew, getting it back and taking a slightly heavy touch and then getting clarted off the ball, and then Tom Mayhew goes down in the penalty area. The referee pulls it back. Chippenham have hands on heads. A yellow card shown the way of Tom Owen Evans for his protests, but Tom Mayhew had taken a tumble inside of the penalty area for a shoulder challenge, and the referee had pulled it back for the previous infringement on Alex Bray, which is about 40 yards from goal. But Chippenham disappointed with that decision. It looked to be a pretty clear foul on Tom Mayhew. I can see a few bodies jump out of the Chippenham way in the left hand side, where it's a pass threaded through to the left, and still at the feet of Conor Riley Lowe, who's going to lurch a ball towards the number 19. Alex Bray missed with a challenge, and then a shot comes in and is well saved by Will Henry and Lowe, and Chippenham just about A, keep it in play, B, keep it out of the net, and C, keep a hold of it very nicely to come away. And they are going to break away with Tom Owen Evans. That play, if you were to think of it like an American football term, brought down by Owen Evans on halfway, fed by Parsons to Alex Bray, and then a ball could be fed through to Tom Owen Evans. It is right hand side of the penalty box, flashed across goal. Mayhew chips it over the top of the crossbar and goes over. That might be the biggest Bluebirds chance today. A clinical counter attack led by Bray and Owen Evans. It ball seemed to bounce off the half once more. The man who's dropped in often today to be the central centre half in a back three when the full-backs have gone up, Joe Andrews. Mayhew being hurried and harried and put to the floor. And Truro don't win it back. Sliding challenge in from Joe Andrews is just about perfect, and it's a good through ball to Harry Parsons, who can run and go past one. Harry Parsons with a left-footed shot that bounces off of a Chippenham body, and then a shot comes in at the far post from Leon Gravata. It was just spinning in the sky and seemed to be an awkward one, and he got his body too far over the ball, or under the ball, sorry, and it squirms up into the Truro night sky. But another chance for Chippenham goes a-begging. On the left, and he's just going to launch long, looking for the run of Gravata. Oxlade-Chamberlain with a inward header. Sees Truro keep the ball on the edge of their own box now. And will be a Chippenham substitute imminently, but Will Dawes is going to pick up on a loose ball, and Chippenham have a 3-on-3 if they get their cards right. Will Dawes from the edge of the box, a low shot that is just a yard or two wide of the goalkeeper's post, and that was a chance for the substitutes. Picked up on the loose ball and drove by about 20 yards or so towards a central position just outside the area. A short near post corner. This one's going to be delivered onto the head of Matt McClure, is it? No, it's squirmed through, and Freddie Grant on the edge goes down for a challenge, and the referee, I think, has pointed to the penalty spot for Chippenham Town. Freddie Grant has won Chippenham a penalty at the death, has he? Is it a point at the spot? It is a free kick. There's complaints and there's high fives in the Chippenham rank. That confirms Bluebirds' penalty with not long to go. It was Freddie Grant looked to step over the ball and fire a shot from the edge of the box, but he just let it pass and was then wiped out inside of the penalty area. On the pitch, just 10 minutes, has a chance to net and put Chippenham into the lead. Matt McClure, 2 goals from the Bluebirds this season, and it is in for Chippenham Town. Matt McClure scores from the penalty spot, and with just 4 minutes left to play, Chippenham Town take the lead in Cornwall. Matt McClure from the penalty spot, low in the bottom left corner. The goalkeeper dives the right way, who was helpless with the sheer power. Chippenham Town lead by 1-0, and it's Matt McClure from the spot.
Chippenham Town 1.
Hand side from Christian Oxlade-Chamberlain, flicked on only as far as Luke Haynes. Oxlade-Chamberlain with the ball on the deck, cross comes into the penalty area, hacks away by Will King, and it's only as far as the halfway line. Cade Bradbury is sprinting for his life to put the goalkeeper under pressure. Cleared long, Freddie Grant flick header onto the far post. Harrison flashed across goal and tapped in from the penalty spot by Truro City. A long ball cut out and a missed header from a Chippenham body sees it flashed across goal by an ex-Chippenham Town man and lashed home on the penalty spot, and Truro have levelled it in stoppage time. Truro City 1, Chippenham Town 0. Bit of antics off of the ball. Will Henry was holding it, and Will Henry shown a yellow card as well as a Truro player.